I am back. As I mentioned in my previous video, getting ready to do a coloring video for Tingle Lingo to relax all my mellows, including myself. And I guess I am going to also include my thoughts about this Faceless YouTube channel. Not that I'm changing it from Faceless to Faceful, but I guess just to have kind of like a random story time discussing my thoughts. So here we are. As I mentioned in the previous video, I recently bought this book, not jumping on the bandwagon of everyone else that took this coloring frenzy to its height. But I bought some markers as well, even though I was enjoying the colored pencils. Those were fun too. But for now, I'm going to try this. This right here. Yep. This this is a cassette tape, which you younger generation folks might not know anything about. I'm not saying that as an insult. I'm just saying that's what it is. Just like we older generation folks don't know anything or minimal things about what's happening nowadays as far as lingo and things like that. But anyway, this was before all this Apple technology, so I would use a cassette tape and record songs off the radio. The station I listened to was KDAY. That's right, KDAY. So I'm going to start with whatever calls me this evening. This must be like a AirPod case or something like that with little charms on it. iPhone. Little clutch the pearls. Let's see. These aeroplanes, boy, I tell you. Sunshine and rain. Here we go. Joy and pain. Sunshine and rain. Raw bass. Skate. I might do the skate. Do I do the skate? Roller coaster. Or barrettes. What am I going to do? Maybe I'll start with the barrettes. Cowboy Carter. The lava lamp. That seems kind of easy. So, let's do that. Let's do the lava lamp. So what I must remember to do is put this behind it. And let's get to cracking on these colors, these beautiful colors. I'm going to use if I could find a silver or something close to silver. There's a lot of gray. What I needed was a scratch piece of paper so I can see how some of these colors look. Is it? Green gray. I don't want green gray. You know what's a trip? My vision is tripping ever since the surgery. My close-up vision was pretty darn excellent, and now it is not. And from what I read, it might have something to do with the anesthesia. Me no likey. Hopefully it's just temporary. So I'm going to start with cool gray. Not sure how these. I don't like this. Is too dark. It's not what I was expecting. It might be a learning curve for me with these markers. I'm going to leave that little white part. I don't know about this. This is the thicker side. I'm guessing this is pretty dark. Cool gray. I'm guessing there are some specific tips and tricks that can be used to color so we can make the most out of these markers. But as of now, I'm just gonna do what I know. Cool gray. I already know what color I want the lava lamp, the lava in the lamp to be. So let's see if the lava color, is it gonna show? Oh, this is trippy, my vision. This says pastel blue. I don't know that I want a pastel blue. Oh, this is good. Turquoise green. Okay, so turquoise green light. That's what we're gonna use for this. Yeah. Give me the green light. That's about the color of the water, the solution in a lava lamp. I feel like I need more light. But in order for me to actually get up and turn the light on, to turn the light brighter, it's going to take a whole lot. But you know what? I'm going to try my stick, my reacher, this thing right here. My mama sent me this. So let me see if I can actually, I can't even see the little knob. I think I tried this the other day. If I knock this whole thing over.
Where the knob is to turn it.
Never mind. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Is that what happens? So far. These are cool. I hope they last long and they don't dry out. This one particular reviewer on Amazon, she said all the right things about these markers, so I'm not like a marker enthusiast or anything, but I know what I was looking for. I haven't said a word about my thoughts about the Faceless channel. But as I mentioned in the previous video, went outside the line. I'm wondering if people want to see, a face because it's more of a connection, and people might feel like with just the voice and hands, it's not really personal. Maybe it feels a little like there's a robot on the other end or something. I was going to do pink, but now I'm thinking purple, like a deep violet. How about that? Deep violet. Okay. I hope this was not out of focus all this time. That is not going to be good. Oh gosh, please say it's not. Okay, so I'll start with this. Oh, put that right there. Yeah, so maybe there's like, oh gosh, the contrast is, it's dark. This is a dark page, dark picture. But it's okay. But maybe that's what it is. Maybe me not showing my face is causing the slow growth of my channel. Or it could have something to do with my content. I do not know, but I will continue on my path and I will change things up as they align with what feels right. But I'm going to tell you what doesn't feel right, and that's me showing my face. And again, it has nothing to do with me trying to be incognito. It's just more so of how critical I am, especially as I get older. Okay, so this little thing right here, maybe that'll be, I forget what color that's usually at the top of the thing. It's usually like a little blue light, yellow light. I'm just going to make it yellow. And I know you guys are probably saying, no, don't make it yellow. What is this? I can't even. Melon yellow. Melon yellow. I don't know. Pastel green. Pastel green. Pastel green. Pastel green. Number 49. 49. Pastel green. I have to remember. Do they have? Oh, yeah, here. Duh. I was looking for some type of cue to know which end is which. This is the broad end. Broad. This is the fine end. Fine. Very good, markers. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. It is what it is. It's a lava lamp. Look at that. Jeez, it went straight through the thing. This is going to be a piece of art in itself if I keep doing that. And then this is how it looks on the back. Front, back, side to side. We be giving it up to the day we die. Okay. Let's pick another picture, shall we? Now, my question is, will that go through when I'm pressing on another page? So I'm going to have more than one piece of cardboard because I don't want to mess up any other pages. Phone, we're going to save you. Not flip phone. That could be something. Love letters. Love. This might be something. Let me see. Maybe that. Maybe that one. Nail box. That's cute. That's cute. This is one I messed up earlier. So, how about I just do that one? Okay. This one. This one was vivid pink. Vivid pink. There we go. Vivid pink. Now, come on, y'all, better get it together. So we'll do this. What is this thing? This is like a Polaroid camera is what I'm guessing. Okay. I should outline it like I do with my crayons. Crayons. Colored pencils, they're not crayons. But back to the top again. Yeah. I think the majority of ASMR artists are channels with their faces. I have to look that up to see what percentage is probably faceless, and I'm going to guess It's a very small percentage. I would say definitely less than 10% of all the ASMR artists, I would think the majority of them show their faces. Good for them. Oh, that was cold. And then I guess if I Google Faceless ASMR YouTube channels, I can find out some more information. I think there's a man who he makes sandwiches. And then there's another one, he does like shoe shines. And those are faceless. And it works. It works for me. Because again, I like the sounds and the sights and stuff. So I'm okay with not seeing someone's face. But like I said, when I had a YouTube channel, I started a YouTube channel like 5 years ago, and it was a mental health channel, and I was on camera. And I feel like I wasted too much time trying to be camera ready. And not even that I was doing my hair or anything. I would slap my hair in a ponytail, but I just felt like that was just too time consuming, and that was not the focus. The focus was supposed to be the channel. But this go round, that is why I'm like, oh, faceless. That'll be the ticket. And I have recorded over, I think about 60 videos. I started this channel January 15th of this year. So basically 6 months ago. And I have 38 subscribers. And a few of them, well, one is me. One is my boyfriend. And a few, maybe a handful might be a relative or two and a friend or two. Couple friends. What is this color? I can't tell what this color is. And the rest, I'm not sure. They're ultramarine. What's that? So to have grown to 38 subscribers, that's actually good. So let me be quiet when it comes to that. And it sounds like I keep harping on the number. But again, it's just how I'm just observing and noticing how other channels have like 2,000 subscribers, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, and a whole lot of views. So maybe it's my voice. Maybe I'm not clicky enough. Maybe I'm not ASMR enough. Maybe I'm not bringing the tingles enough. I don't know. Maybe it's my content. Maybe it's the fact that you guys want to see my face. Okay, so here, let me show. Just kidding. I don't know what it is. What color is this? This says light orange. Okay, let's do light orange. Do this. Yeah, we'll do that. And also, I get views from my shorts. I think the majority of my views have come from shorts. So that's how I'm bringing, or maybe staying somewhat relevant because of the shorts. And I enjoy making both of them. I like doing the shorts and the long form videos. And I really don't want to have the algorithm dictate what brings me joy. So I feel like I can just align my way into a higher subscriber count, and then I'll be able to monetize, and then I'll be able to quit my job. You see how that works? It's just as simple as that. That's all you gotta do. What color is this? Lemon yellow. Lemon yellow, number 35. Number 35. We'll do this here. Please be in focus. I don't want that. I want the fine side. But back to the subject. Yeah, I said I wanted to align my way through this process, through this journey, and not let the YouTube algorithm determine what I should and shouldn't do. Because don't our jobs already determine that? It's like, I feel like it's too much structure throughout my days and weeks already. So I don't want more. I'm just trying to determine what's the next color I'm going to use. I don't want more structure or more rules to follow when it comes to this. So, I'm just rambling. 67, pale blue. Should I do pale blue? Yeah. Oh, not that side. I'll do this side. Pale blue, and then we're going to tie that back in somewhere over here. The beads. It's so smooth. I like how it just fills in very smooth and even, except for like that. That looks like watercolor, I guess, but no harm. Not too bad. Let's do this color, which is pastel pink. So we're going on 31 minutes with this video. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. And then back to all the ASMR artists that I watch. You could never run out of ASMR videos. There are tons of them. I guess most people probably have their favorites that they follow. But I've been looking for or being brought through my timeline or through the introduction of the algorithm from YouTube. I've been seeing a lot of other ASMR artists. I mean, from all walks of life too. All ages. I love it. I think there are definitely some kids doing ASMR. I think I saw a video today. There was a mom with her son, her young son, and she was sitting right next to him, and he was doing ASMR. He was saying something, but soft-spoken, I believe, unless I'm getting that confused. And then there's the grandpa ASMR, or I forget what it's called, but just all ages, all ethnicities, all walks of life. I think it's so dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it because it just brings, it's like a whole community. What they're doing is just bringing the vibes of relaxation. But again, you have your elements of people that took it to a different style of ASMR. All good. To each his own. To each his or her own. But ASMR is beautiful. Let's put this screen right here. So I'm glad to be a part of the community and sharing my take on it. Because like I mentioned before, I have been experiencing ASMR since I was a little youth. Since I was, I don't know, 6 or 7. Before it was even called ASMR. It was just like a tickle or a whisper. Yeah, I don't know, like a tingly feeling. When people talk, I guess when teachers talk, or again, when someone talks to you over the phone, when getting my hair done, things like that. My foot hurts. Okay, what's the next color? We need some green in this piece. How about some turquoise green? Some more green. I mean, I know there's green right there, but turquoise green. Watch me not like this. Ah, crap. I don't like it. Too late. And you know what? The funny thing is, my friend and I, when we were about, maybe junior high age, so like what, 13, 14, we had a name for people that made these kind of like annoying noises. We called those people Kirchers. So for instance, someone digging through their purse, right? Let me get this bag for an example. Say someone was digging through their purse like this. And they were making these noises, or they had things in their purse, like maybe some makeup or something. And the noises were like, just like click-clacky and just noises. We call them Kirchers, Kercher, I guess, Kircher. We just made up that noise. So we know that if someone's a Kircher, they're basically doing these little making these little tedious noises and gestures with their hands, and look, now I'm a Kircher. That's so funny. That's my friend Kim. We came up with that term back in the day. So like, yeah, this is Kircher noise. Kircher. Uh-oh. Don't mess up my picture. Ay, ay, ay. Don't want to mess up my picture. Okay. Let me finish this thing. My foot hurts. Ay, ay, ay. And I need some water. I got a lot going on right now. Let me get some water. Everything I have, everything I need is with me on the couch. See, got some. This made an appearance in my last video. Well, not my last video, but a video I recorded earlier this week. This was actually a gift from my Secret Santa. This is a very nice water bottle. I got this like pre-pandemonium, pre-pandemic, back in, I don't know, maybe it was 2018, 2019. Oh, high quality H2O, delicious. Water is my favorite drink. It really is. And for the most part, has always been my favorite drink. Okay, so let's do a vibrant orange. Do we have a vibrant orange? I don't know how vibrant this is, but it's orange. Okay. Whether I like it or not, that's what it is. I have committed. This is cool. I'm going to do a video in the near future that will involve a few pillows that I made, because I did have an Etsy account. I tried that out too in 2023. That was fun, but I only sold like 3 pillows. Shout out to my niecey, because she bought a pillow, my son bought a pillow, and my friend bought a pillow. But I only made like $5 profit per pillow. And I spent a lot of time making those designs. So that is why I stopped doing that Etsy. I think it kind of took off when everybody was staying in the house and people were making money then. But I did not make a lot of money, any money. $15, I spent more than I made, because I actually bought all these sample pillows for myself. This says pale purple, but it doesn't look purple. But let's see. Let's see how pale this purple is. Let's do this. Is this in focus? In focus, 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 focus. Well, I mean, it's not a rich purple. I want to use this side. But yeah, I'll do a video with some of the pillows that I made. So that's going to be a fabric ASMR video, because it's pillows. But I enjoyed doing that because even though it was on the computer and I was making all the designs myself and learning all that through Canva, so basically I enjoyed it so much that after work, I would clock out, take a break, and then sit at the computer for hours. Working on my pillow designs, because I think I made about 72 different pillow designs. I sure did. Okay, what else? Let's do black. Where's black? Black. Straight up black. 120 is the number. Okay, so. Wait, do I want black? Because this is the lens. It could be whatever I want it to be. No, let's do like a silver, green, gray, baby blue, then blue, gray. Blue. They gave me 2 blue grays. Look, blue gray, BG3, BG5, but they both say blue gray. The nerve. They chipped me. But I'll use one of these. I know I don't see another blue gray. What kind of nonsense? Look what they did. Blue gray. Look. Blue. Can you guys see that? It's hard for me to see what you're seeing. Blue gray. Blue gray? Yes. Blue gray. Blue gray. And blue gray. Don't tell me that all these bees are blue gray. Somebody messed that up. Anyway, so I will use this blue gray. Yeah, that's cool. That's our refrigerator filling up the ice maker. Oh yeah, that's cool. That'll work. And then I'll do this. Hope this is in focus. And this. And this. And this. Saying this one more time. And this. Okay, I like it. And then I'll just finish it off with this. Now let's do one of the other blue grays. Where'd it go? Oh. Let's do this blue gray. That's black. Blue gray. This. Maybe it's supposed to be like that? No, I wouldn't think that they would name blue gray, 3 different blue grays, but just give them different numbers. But what do I know? And we're finished. That's cute. Cute. I don't like the little watercolor part, but... And then, again, you have the artwork on the back. That's kind of cool because it looks like it would be a design on like some denim or something like that. What I might end up doing is cutting these out. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Let's see what's going to be next. I kind of want to do this. The clouds and the hearts look cool, but come back to you already. So I'll do one more picture of Cowboy Carter. And let's see. Oh. Yeah, let's do the alien. Let's do the alien because him is cute. Him is cute. More water, please. That noise is misophonia for me. Sorry if it is for any of you guys. Okay, so we're going to do the alien. And we're going to start him off with vivid green. Vivid green, vivid green, vivid green, vivid green, vivid green. And we'll talk about more ASMR and all the beautiful ASMR artists out there. I was saying there are all ages, all walks of life. I don't know what the secret is, or even how long they've been doing it. But like I said, there was one ASMR artist I saw in January, and I was already, contemplating doing a channel. Like, I just kept talking about it. I want to do a channel. I just felt like I wasn't fulfilled until I, attempted my YouTube channel. But I guess I was just waiting for, when you know it's right, that type of feeling. When you know it's red light, green light, go. And I have been contemplating all the names, writing notes in my phone at 2, 3 in the morning when I would wake up. I would jot down names. And as I mentioned before, when I came up with the name Tingle Lingo, that's all I needed. And that's what I did from there. I went ahead and started focusing on it mentally. Once I had the name, and then I ran across her channel and noticed that she was 2 weeks in and had a couple thousand subscribers or something like that. I was like, whoa, inspired. Let's go. So now I think she has about 6,000 subscribers in 6 months. I have 38 subscribers in 6 months. All good, But this color is ultramarine. But I feel like there are enough, like everybody has their tribe, as they say. And I am grateful for my 38 followers. So to each of you, thank you. Thank you for following and subscribing. I appreciate you. I don't want to sound ungrateful at all. But maybe I'll have my turn. Like I said, I would love to make income off of this. However, having a steady paycheck come in, woo-wee, I'll take that. While I'm doing this on the side and enjoying the creativity and relaxation of it. Look how smooth that comes out. I think I want this alien to be like, what color is this? Terracotta. Like the potter. No, that's too close to. But this can be terracotta. This will be terracotta. This is like the color of the land that he's standing on in his hometown of Oinkum Boink. In his hometown of Orc. Maybe he's a descendant of Mork from Orc, which I don't know about that. Just Google Mork and Mindy. You know who Mork is? Robin Williams. This is Doubtfire. Hello! And all the other things Robin Williams is known for. I think, from what I remember, he was first known for Mork and Mindy. Let's make his limbs yellow-green. I don't even know where my battery is. But this video is almost an hour pre-editing. And that ring light is over there going back and forth. What color is this? This is vermilion. Vermilion. So we'll make this color. I don't remember what I was last talking about when it came to the YouTube artist. Oh, the lady who inspired me. Her videos inspired me. And she's going strong and good for her. And so many other artists, like, I'm just blown away by the videos that they put out, the ease of them. They make them look easy anyway. And the amount of followers they have, and their whispered voices are so soothing. I appreciate whispers. I appreciate whispers. I appreciate whispers. I appreciate whispers. Pastel green, pastel green. But I can't figure out what it is. Maybe it's the microphone they're using. Maybe it is the type of whispering they do. I don't know. And even the soft-spoken ASMR artist. It's something about the tone of certain voices that is very calming. So I think I just have to be more mindful of my tone, because I know my regular speaking, everyday speaking, whether I'm at work or talking to my family and friends, I can be a little, I don't want to say harsh, but assertive. I don't want to say aggressive, but I speak my mind. I say what I say when I say it and how I say it. But for the ASMR, oh my gosh, that was not, dang it, that was out of focus. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know how much of this is going to be out of focus. I'm going to have to fix it and edit those parts out, because that's not fun, even though you can still hear my voice. But I think I just need to be more mindful of the tone I use and how to be more soothing. Let's do the sky. What color is this? This is what? Oh my gosh, my eyesight. This is scary. Does this say pistachio blue? I cannot tell. I'm telling you, before I had this surgery, I could see this stuff up close with no problem. I don't like it. Don't like it. Ooh, this looks like a pretty color blue. But I guess the more videos I do, I feel like I have my style already, because I'm just being me. And then there are some times when I use my proper voice, where I'm as if I really am presenting something, and I don't really like that voice all the time. It's not really a need to point those things out, because it is what it is. And as they say, if I were in a room giving a presentation and there were 38 people seated in front of me, good enough for me. Maybe we're just never satisfied, always wanting more. But I would like to know if there is a reason why I don't, it's not growing at the rate I would like it to grow. And if it is something truly algorithm related, or is it just that I don't have what the majority of ASMR listeners and viewers are looking for? Don't know. But that joy, gotta keep that joy, 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 joy. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so what color are we gonna make the TV? TVs can be whatever color you want them to be. So, let us make this one fruit pink. 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 Put that right there. maybe I should do an ASMR channel shout out and pick like the top 20 artists whose videos I've watched. That would be cool. Oh, and there's one I just recently ran across the other day. Don't know the name right now, but I will put it in the description. He does, he whispers, but he also does, say for instance, he has one where he gives a rock a haircut. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. There was one part of it where he was using like the straight razor, the razor blade or whatever, to go across the rock. That sound, that was misophonia for me. But all the other sounds, so cool. So cool. I'll put his channel in the description. I always have these artists I run across, and then I end up, I think I've mentioned like 4 or 5 for now, but his videos are soothing. I've watched about, well, I've only watched like 4 or 5, but I tend to stick with one video. Once I get that ASMR trance, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch this one. And then, like I mentioned before, I didn't, just because it gives you tingles once doesn't mean it will always. That doesn't work like that. Not for me, anyway. I kind of feel like I'm wasting this marker by going over the same area. Anyway. All right, so we got a few more things to color. And then and then I'm going to wrap this video up. I'll say thank you guys now for joining me, if you've even made it this far. I also know that according to the analytics, people click off of my videos pretty early. So again, I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's my voice. Maybe it's my tone. But it'll get figured out one of these days. Okay. We'll make these. What color is this? This is another blue-gray. This dang blue-gray. How about we make the feet blue-gray? I have to remember this color. This is good for like electronics. I think this is the color I should have used, or that I was looking for when I did the lava lamp. Blue gray, BG3. All right, and then we'll do these last little, this right here, warm gray. I use that. This one, I said this name earlier. Cerulean blue. Okay. Might as well. And we're done. That is it. That was fun. fun. Again, the back of the jeans. It's like watercolors, I guess. Okay, so, oops. So, I've completed 3 pictures. So we have the lava lamp. That was first. The lava lamp. Lava lamp, lava lamp, lava lamp, lava lamp. Lava lamp, lava lamp. And I've also done the Polaroid camera. Polaroid camera. The beads. The lens. The picture of the daisy. And the last one for the evening, the alien and the TV, the alien and the television. So, and I'll just continue on my Faceless channel. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully everyone is asleep by now. There's some good pictures in here. Just flipping through this reminds me of, there was a coloring book. Someone had a magic coloring book. And somehow they would flip through the pages and they weren't colored. And then I guess they did something to the book. Maybe they flipped it over. Yeah, they probably did some magic trick, flipped it over. And then the other pages were colored. They had already colored them. This just reminded me of that. Just had that brief memory of seeing that. That one looks interesting. Eggs, chicken, tomatoes. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to call it a night because I do have to edit this and upload it. Thank you for watching Tingle Lingo. And I will see you on the next video.